Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Team Tomey Inner Circle Weekly Meetup. I just realized I didn't post last week's recording. Last week, we talked about two things that have made me a lot of money, which is email marketing, learning to create emails that make people open up and buy stuff from me, and sales copy. So your emails are supposed to get people to your sales copy. Your emails have a thing they do. Your sales copy has a thing it does. It's all about writing copy, and you got to know those things, okay? So tonight's what I want to do is I want to take you inside my Aweber account. And a couple weeks ago, maybe a month and a half ago or so, I showed you guys about doing a content audit. Well, tonight I'm going to show you how to do a list audit, okay? So if we come down here, these are all of my lists. As you see, I have tons of them. Well, I'm losing a lot of money because not all of these, yes, it keeps going. I just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. This is years of products, guys. These are different lists, different squeeze pages, different products, all kinds of stuff, okay? But what you need to do every so often is log into your autoresponder account, look at your list, and make sure that you actually have follow-up emails in them, okay? I call this a list audit. So I'm going to start up here with the top one. Let's go all the way back up to the top. Jeez, oh peas. Okay, so I know what this one is, and I don't have any subscribers on it at all because I haven't promoted this. This is for a membership site. Now, this should have emails in it that my customers for that get, and different lists are going to be different things. So this is a customer list. So all of these emails are going to be directed at customers, okay? And that's exactly what's in here. Excuse me, guys. I just ate a brownie and it's still stuck in my throat. So all this list is totally taken care of. So the next list I want to look at is this one, 1000A Backpack Biz. Now, what I think this one is the main list at backpackbusinesslifestyle.com/squeeze page. So if we go and look at it, Carolyn says, how do you transfer them to a related master list with related follow-up emails? Okay, if I wanted to create a master list, is what I would do is I would come in here, and I'll go ahead and do that now. So let's do manage lists, and I want this at the very, very top. So we'll do, and we'll come back to my whole backpack business thing here in just a second. I want to show you how to do this real quick. List name, I'm going to call this 000 master list. And then I'm going to do you need some kind of description here that if someone hits the unsubscribe button, they're going to see the description and be like, oh, I want to stay on that list. Complete update for all of Liz. My Z key is sticking, Liz, and that's bad because there's a Z in my name. Liz Tomey's clients and customers. Now, of course, there's going to be prospects on this list also, okay? So I'm going to do next step. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to do approve and create message. But I use single opt-in, so I'm going to do list options, confirmation message, turn off, because I just want them to be able to get on the list, and that's it, okay? So let's say that every time a customer gets on this list, I want them also on my master list, okay? So I need to click on this list. So this is for a master resale rights membership that I have. So all of these customers, I also want them added to my master list. So we're going to do list automation, create a new rule, subscribe to list 0 MMR monthly members when subscribing to, or actually, let's see, unsubscribe from list. Okay, so I need to do that backwards. So let's go back to 00 master list. All right. Unsubscribe from list. Subscribe to list when subscribing to. Then I can click save automation rule. Okay, so anytime I get a new customer, they're going to get on this list and they're going to be added to my master list. Okay, this is something I've been wanting to do. That's why I went ahead and showed you guys how to do this. Now, I will have to do that for every single list I have. Subscribe to, when subscribed to 1000 a backpack biz. Okay, I'm not going to do all this right now, but I would have to do that for all of my lists. This is definitely something I would outsource to somebody. Can you just come in my Aweber account and do this? And I do a video of how to do it and put them on that, okay? But right now, I don't want any of those rules going on. Does that answer your question, Carolyn? You just have to use that automation right there, okay? Okay, Randy says, hey there, crappy internet, so I might drop off. Okay, no problem. I'm saving yours until Thursday anyway. Randy's got a site that I want to give him some suggestions on. It looks great. He can use it as is. But I think that's going to be better for the backpack business webinar. It's about business building. Randy says I'll be flying on Thursday night. Awesome! Okay, Carolyn says, so when you set up a new list, do this if you wish. In your case, it would be a huge task. Yeah, exactly. If you want everybody added to a master list, you can do that. And I don't know, I've thought about it, but I don't know that I want to, because I can come in here, do create message, and I can email all of these lists. There's really no reason to have like a master list. Unless I just want, like, say I didn't want every single one of these people on the master list. Only certain people I wanted on the master list. You could do it that way, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea, because let me draw this out real quick. So I have coaching programs. Oh my goodness, my mouse just went wild. Let's get rid of that. So I have coaching programs. So if I have people in coaching program 1, and I have people in coaching program 2, and they get on a list, and they get on a list. If I had a master list, I could send promos just to this master list, and I wouldn't have to add these coaching people to this, so it would keep some of the confusion down. With as many lists as I have, I don't know that there's any way to keep the confusion down, because I have so many lists, I have so many products, stuff like that. But this is ultimately what I would like to have, is have some of my lists where they don't get my regular everyday promo emails and content emails and stuff like that. They're just getting their coaching emails, and that would be a way to do that. All right, so back to what we were talking about here. Backpack Biz. So I do believe this is the list for this. If you click on this, you get on this list. Let's take a look and see. So if you have a list and you have no idea what it is, let's look at list settings. So this looks like backpackbusinesslifestyle.com members. Now I want to ensure that's exactly what this is. So I'm going to log in here, wp-admin, and make sure this adds up. And I'll show you how I can tell. Now, if you are, what do I have this as? If you're using an HTML page, you can just view the source and see what your list says here. All right, so I'm going to go pages, all pages, live editor. I built this page with Optimize Press. It was a template. All right, so I'm going to do edit, edit. So this is Aweber, provider list. Yes, so it is set up on the correct list. Now is what I need to do is see what messages, legacy follow-up series. Aha, look at this. I don't have any emails for this. So I'm going to start, let's just do this in Notepad. I'm going to start a list here of lists that need emails. This list definitely does. So this is list, let's do manage list. I need to be able to copy and paste this. So I'm going to copy. This list has no follow-up emails. It's for my squeeze page at now is what I would do is I would kind of plan out what emails I'm going to create in that follow-up. I need to see what this email even says. And I know I have them. Backpack business, emails. So I had to get rid of Text Formatter Plus. It just was not working with my new laptop. I'm very, very, very upset about that. But what do you do? Okay, so I don't even have the follow-up emails. I cannot believe. Emails. I wonder if I have them in the actual... Nope. I don't have any emails planned out for this at all, which is shocking because that's like one of my main brands. I mean, I don't know why I don't have this. All right, so at this point, I would need to go through here and start making a plan of what I need to create in these emails. So this is a list of prospects. So the first email they get, at least there's an email in here. Let's take a look at what it says. Let's go back here to emails for this. I'm going to do a folder called Z old, maybe Z, damn Z key. Brand new computer, Z key doesn't work. I hate this computer. All right, so let's get those in there because those are all my old emails with using Text Formatter Plus. So now I'm going to create one called follow-ups. So I'm going to copy this, paste it in here. Now the formatting I'm just going to have to leave. I actually want to get rid of the formatting because I'm going to change this up. I'm just going to take it to here, copy. And because Text Formatter Plus went out on me, well, it didn't go out on me, it just quit working with my new computer. Remove line breaks only. Let's spit it out here, copy. I think actually is what I'm going to do. We're going to select all, backspace, file, open. I have a template that I use for all my emails. So I'm just going to grab this, copy, paste. So this is the template I use for all of the emails to this list. Control V. All right, so I've changed the whole I love Liz Tomey thing to Backpack Business Mastermind, so I need to change that, I see. And then let's go get that subject line. The wind's starting to pick up. I might have to move in. Can you guys hear that wind? It's like seriously crazy wind tonight. But it feels amazing. It's like 80 degrees here. Melissa says no, but you are making me jealous. Okay, good. You guys can't hear it, then I'm just going to hang out here because it feels good. All right. So, okay, so this is my first email. So now is what I need to do is since I have done a content audit on this site, I do believe I have. New notes, my content. Yes, I have. Okay, so relationship building post. These are all my posts that I do relationship building in. These are all my content posts. Is what I can do is I can just go through these posts and go, okay, I took my last vacation. I'm a goal junkie in bed with Liz, how I got healthy, getting stuff done, how I get happy. Don't let I don't know stop you. Okay, so I know one email I want to create. So we're going to come here. So the next email, so it would be email 2. Hold on, guys. I got somebody knocking on the door. Love live webinars. I'm going to do create an email about the whole, because I do this whole wishing you healthy, happy, wealthy life. And then I'm going to how I should start building your business, the difference between don't let anyone stop you, how I get happy these days. So I'll point them to this post in that email. And this is all like relationship building stuff. The first few emails, and I'm gonna draw this out for you guys here. The first few emails, don't pay attention to this. When someone comes to your squeeze page and they get on your list, these first few emails that you put out are your like, know, and trust emails. These should be emails that are the whole relationship building thing, okay? So the first email I send out gives them their download link. So download link, and I get them into my Facebook group. So FB. Now that's going to build my relationship with them because they're going to feel like they know me when they get to come in and interact with me, okay? So that's a huge thing. That's if you're building a list and it's your main list and your main niche, definitely have a Facebook group so you can get these people in there and you can start interacting with them, okay? So then I would do that one, how I get happy these days, how I got healthy. Copy. Paste, and then I'm going to need to do a blog post about getting wealthy, and I have several of these, but I need to do like a main one about getting wealthy and add to this email, okay? So then email 3. What else do I have in my content stockpile here? I'm a goal junkie. That's a good one. That's where I did my 100-mile week. In Bed with Liz is another good one because this is like an actual video of me. And it sells something. Let's see if this something is still for sale. This was such a good product. I hope it is. Yep, it is. Perfect. Okay, so this doesn't hard sell someone. I'm still relationship building with them, but there's something that leads to me making money. All these posts, there's something that leads to me making money, okay? In Bed with Liz. And FYI, that was a great subject line I used for that and got lots of opens. And then number 4, and then I'm just going to keep making probably at least 5 or 6 different things here. The next thing I'll probably do is some content stuff, like, are you really ready to invest in you, part 1, 2, and 3. This is a really good series. So my next 3 emails would probably be these. So copy, 4, 5, 6, and I would put links to the other ones, and then maybe email number 7, go back over here to my relationship building ones, throw another one of those in there. Now this one, I will have a whole bunch of relationship building emails because that's a huge thing with this list is I have to build a relationship with them to get them to buy from me because I have a lot of products that I sell in this brand, okay? All right, so I would continue on with that plan. Next, once you get a plan for that list, guys, this is time consuming, isn't it? Let's go back to Aweber. And let's see what the next list is. 100, I am with Liz. I do believe this is my I am with Liz. Let's see, so list options. I think this is, I have a brand, I am with Liz. Yes, I am with Liz.com members. So this, let's do save and close. Let's go to I am with Liz.com/WP-admin. Oh, that's actually at squeeze page. And I just want to, again, make sure I'm working with the right list. Let me get rid of all this stuff so we don't start getting confused. All right, mouse, you're going to decide not to work. There it is. So I'm going to log in here. And guys, I know you have questions. Just give me a second to get to them. All right, so let's go pages, all pages. Let's do live editor and make sure this is in fact the list that's hooked up here. So we're going to do edit, edit, give it a second and it'll tell me. Uh, 1,000 I am with Liz. 1,000 I am with Liz. Okay, so it is hooked up correctly. So we're gonna go to legacy follow-up series and see if I have any follow-ups. This one I'm pretty sure I do. We shall see. Carolyn, I'm not real sure because when I send an email out to my list, I send it to all my lists. She said, this is why I don't get emails from Backpack Business Ideas, just six-figure PLR creator and user of PLR. Yeah, no, because everybody gets my emails. Randall says, if you aren't using Text Formatter Plus anymore, someone suggested using Google Docs to write emails. So if something crashes, you don't lose anything since Google Docs saves everything. I'm just using Notepad now. Carolyn says, using Edge or another browser. I'm using Chrome. Melissa says, you sound pretty good for being on a beach. I'm actually 4 miles from the beach. My house is on the beach. I just spend a lot of time working there, just not at night. Melissa says, do you use OneNote instead of Evernote? Yep, I use OneNote. I've never used Evernote. All right, so getting started. Okay, yeah, so this one does have lists that have email messages. Now is what I need to do is I need to go through here and I need to check links, make sure that all the links in these emails that I'm sending out are working. Because if they're not, then I'm losing money. There's no reason for me to send an email to my people if there's nothing in it that does something for me, okay? And we're not going to, of course, go through all these emails today. I'm just going to show you guys. There's no fluff, no BS. Okay, so the only thing I need to change here would be the signature. I have a new signature that I use, a new template that I use for these emails. So that's the only thing I really have to change here. But I need to go through all of these now and just make sure that the links work. So guys, what this does is every time I create an autoresponder series, that's going to make me money. Every person that gets on my list sees these emails and that makes me money. So when you go through and you do a list audit like I'm showing you to do here, you are making yourself more money, okay? This is things you've got to do in the marketing of your business is check your stuff and make sure that, you know, your links and stuff are working. If you're seeing, like if I was going through these messages and I noticed I wasn't making sales for a particular product, then I would remove that email because if it's not making me any money, then I don't need to be promoting it. Evidently, my people aren't wanting it. Or I need to, you know, change up my subject line. I need to change up my email to get people to click, that kind of thing, okay? This is all going to make you more money. This is a very tedious process that I will be working on for a very long time. But you need to do it, I recommend, you know, every 6 months to a year. I will never be able to do it every 6 months because of the amount of lists I have. Once I get my first entire list audit done, it'll be a lot easier because the next time I'll just be going through messages and making sure, not having to sit and create a whole bunch of messages. I know I've got follow-up emails for that backpack business lifestyle somewhere. I just didn't put them in there. I can't believe that. All right, so any questions on doing a list audit, putting emails in your autoresponder, anything like that? Any questions on anything I've covered tonight? Yeah, I just done the content on it on Backpack Business Lifestyle. I have to do it with I Am with Liz and Instant Income PLR also. Always something to do, guys. Always. Any questions? Peggy says, how often do you email a list? Not all, but say PLR. I email my people every day. Every single day, you should be getting an email from me. I know a lot of people who do it even more. I don't recommend doing it more than once a day. Now, if you're on like multiple lists and stuff like that, you might get multiple emails from me. That's just because you're on multiple lists and you're in my autoresponder, that kind of thing. But as far as like me sending out a broadcast, and I try to do it every day. Sometimes I don't have the time, so I don't get an email to my list every single day. But I try to do it almost every single day. And when I set up my autoresponders, I set up my emails to go out every day. So like, I've already closed it. So the I Am with Liz list, that one, you get an email every single day until the messages run out there. Kate says, what's the minimum frequency for sending emails? Minimum? I don't think there is a minimum. If you go too long and not contact your list, you're going to get a cold list and they're not going to respond to you. Jay says, how do you transition from pre-planned emails to broadcast? Like I just said, if you're on my list, sometimes you're going to get multiple emails from me. If you're in my autoresponder, let's say you just joined today, you're going to get that, first email. And then if I broadcast out an email today, you're going to get that email too. Different autoresponders have settings where you can email your whole list, except for people that have joined in the last 2 weeks. I wish AWeber had that because I would email everybody on my list except for those who have joined in the last 2 weeks, because usually I don't have more than 2 weeks worth of follow-ups generally. All right, guys, questions? Any questions on what I've covered here tonight? I'm going to start deleting this stuff off, and then we're going to start taking just questions you have about anything you're marketing in your business. I need to save this, so File, Save As, and I'm going to put this on my desktop. Email list audit, so I can come back to that. So now I need to slide this over here to my working on area. There we go. All right, guys, last call for questions on the lesson that I just taught. Give you guys a few more seconds. All right, so now who has questions about things they are working on in their business? Any marketing questions about stuff you're doing in your business? Carolyn said, did you get your fence to work again? Yes, I did. Somebody commented on that post where I was having issues with my computer booting up, and that was the problem, not fences, actually. Kate says, you sent out an email for a limited PLR product that is fairly expensive. I can see the logic with limiting the number if the PLR product is expensive, but sometimes people sell limited PLR at a very cheap cost. I don't see the logic. Do you? Nope. I see no logic behind if you have a PLR package and it's $10 and you limit that, unless, I mean, it's going to sell better if you limit it, but I would charge more if you limit it. Debbie says, what are you using for organizing what you're doing here? I'm not sure what you mean. The thing I have on my desktop, Debbie? That's a program from Stardot called Fences. And is what it does is it just allows me to make a box on my desktop, create fence here, new thing, and these are just shortcuts to things on my hard drive. So like this is my daily stuff that I'm working on. You know, I always start my day with profiting with something, and then I go to communication, which is, you know, dealing with clients, stuff like that. Then I have, you know, my to-do stuff. This is also to-do. This I just have on here. If I'm like downloading stuff and crap like that, I throw it in there, and then I move it when I get time to places on my hard drive. Stuff I'm studying. This is what I'm currently studying. To read, I have read, and then Scriptall is something that I'm working on right now. And then working on right now, start here. This is a giant to-do list. I have a lot of to-do lists. And then all of my main businesses, and then a couple of things that I'm working on. Debbie says, nice, thank you. No problem, hun. Ray Stedman, do you start selling low-end or high-end products when you start emailing a prospect, or does it matter? It doesn't matter, really. Of course, you're going to get more people to bite on a lower-end product. But if you have, you know, I know people who just sell high-ticket stuff. They have no low-end products. So it's definitely something you can do. Debbie says, and your drawing board. This is called Simple Diagrams. I love this thing. It's kind of like a PowerPoint alternative. You can make your own things here. I can drag in all kinds of stuff. I can even put in my own icons. Like I have my own icons over here. These are things that I've put in here. So you can do all kinds of presentations and stuff like that. Melissa says, so the working on are all to-do lists. No. These are links into my main businesses. Like this one, listtomey.com. If it'll open, why is it not opening? Oh, that's awesome sauce. Oh, I know why they're not opening. Because I have I'm not working on that hard drive. Yep, that hard drive's F now, not E. That's why they're not opening. I have to redo those. That's okay. Won't take me long. Okay, good. All that stuff's working. Yeah, that won't take me long to fix. I had a 1 terabyte hard drive. I had two 1 terabyte hard drives. I bought a 3 terabyte hard drive and put it all on one hard drive, and it just switched where the location of the hard drive is. But usually those open up and it'll actually go to the folder on my hard drive. Melissa says, I like how you have structure to it all. Yeah, if I didn't, I'd never be able to keep it straight. Kate, for those of us in Backstage with Liz, okay for questions here? Absolutely. Carolyn says, I was working on a site yesterday, and one of the affiliate links was to Zaxba, and it came back product not known. Did you remove everything from Zaxa? Yes. I don't have anything on Zaxa that affiliates can promote. If you contact my help desk, they can give you a new affiliate link for it if you tell them what the product is. Carolyn says, you have a 3 gig USB drive? No, it's an external hard drive. It's about as big as my hand. not 3 gig, 3 terabyte. My bad, 3 terabyte. 3 gig would be nothing. I've got videos that are 3 gigs. All right, guys, questions. Any questions for me, or any questions you have that you are working on your business? Carolyn says, sorry, meant 3T. You don't plug it in a USB. I do. It's the actual external hard drive is about as big as my hand. It's got a USB cord that runs from the external hard drive into my computer. Kate says, my backpack site is all set up, but I don't have access to it. Is that right? Did you not get an email saying that it was done? And say what again, Carolyn? Kate says, my back, okay, yeah, it's okay. Yes, it's done, but I don't have access to the back end. But did you get an email? They send you an email saying, okay, then I don't know what you mean by the back end. There's really no back end to it. It's an HTML. You should have gotten the username and password for your hosting, and you'll have to FTP to it if you want to edit anything. Kate says, didn't get username and password, I don't think. Okay, go back and read that email. And if it's not in there, forward me the email that my guy sent you, because he may not be sending you the correct information. Then I'll have to smack him around. Not really. Oh my God, you guys, you know what? I did not record this webinar. I never hit the record button. Wait a minute, did I? Nope. Nope, never hit the record button. Awesome. Not awesome. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it is recording. I'm losing my mind, guys. Losing my mind. I see it now. Thank God. All right. Debbie's saying, do we set up our social media accounts for the Backpack Biz blog only? You should set up your social media accounts for your brand. Everything gets driven into your brand, and then you can promote whatever you want, including your backpack business, to those people. He says, I did some editing in my cPanel on sales page today, and it worked fine. And yes, you hit the record. It said 1, 2, 3, but no record. Thanks, guys. My brain is so fried. Cannot remember if I hit the record button, but I did. Thank God. Jay says, I hate when I do that. I know, right? Jay says, it was not in the first email that it is done. Jay says, I had to ask for the username and password. All right, we got an issue then. I'll remember to Carolyn says, guess I'll have to file another support ticket. All 3 of my JVZoo products don't have the correct DNS. That's not on our side. That's on your side. Kate says, do you still want me to forward the email to you? Yes, please do. My coachmeliz@gmail.com one. Peggy says, then I need that info too, please. Okay, yeah, you guys are going to need to email me because I'll never remember who needs what. Jay says it was not in the okay. No username. Okay. Evidently, he's not given the right one. Ray says, have received a year all set up. Email, no cPanel access. All right, Melissa. What if you were just getting started? I have that site I built back in April when I joined your program, but I had to abandon it for other work. That's such a loaded question. Melissa, you're in Backstage with Liz, right? Okay, did you see the post I made in the group about having a plan for what you want to do? Let's go. I think you actually commented on that. My Backstage with Liz people, you guys really need to be paying attention to what's going on in the group. Big time, okay? That's where all the updates go. That's where we discuss all of our Backstage with Liz stuff. Let's go here. And I see some questions in here I didn't see today. Okay. This one right here, Melissa. I'm going to tag you in it. That should tag you in that so you can go and look at it. I should have never eaten a brownie for getting on here. It's still kicking my throat. Nothing with dairy in it before you have to talk. It's like talking 101. Carolyn says coffee. Yeah, coffee does the same thing to me because I put milk in it. And I've had enough coffee for today. Debbie says, sorry if we get the setup email without FTP access. You want us to email coachmeliz@gmail.com. Yeah, those of you who have gotten your setup emails, if they didn't have a username and password in them, please let me know. Yeah, so Melissa, to answer your question, the best thing you can do is go to backstagewithliz.com. Read that sales page. Read everything you're getting in there. And then you need to decide what you want to do. I mean, you have so many options with this. You can take your backpack business and build a whole business with it, like I'm teaching you in, let's go to y'all's members area here. Okay, so this is where you all should have started to get your backpack business set up. Once that's set up, or even before it gets set up, you need to start going through the training here Lesson 1, getting started with building a list. Lesson 2, using a blog to market your business. I almost have this one complete, so that'll be in here soon. But this is all about building an online business that you can not only promote your backpack business, but anything else related to this niche that you want. Or because you are a member with Backstage with Liz, you get access to all these coaching programs. Each one of these coaching programs teaches a business. So this one is currently available, Six Figure PLR Academy, Six Figure Reseller Academy. I'm getting ready to relaunch that, and that'll be finished up. Then I'm going to be coming out with, how to do affiliate marketing, how to create your own product empire, which is very similar to this coaching, your backpack business workshop coaching. Then we're going to be talking about doing freelancing, and then I'm going to be talking about a membership site. Okay, so these are all coming within the next year for you guys. So you have so many options with this. So you can basically be whatever you want. I just need you to figure out what you want to be, and then come to me, and I can help you be that. Make sense? Melissa says okay. Melissa says, I know it's overwhelming. It is. It is a little overwhelming. But if you walk into this going, I need a plan, you sit down and you think about what you want to do, and then you just stick to that plan and you just focus on that plan, you'll do very, very well. Melissa says, not sure what works for me yet. Then just start something. If you're not sure what works for you, the best thing that you can do is get in here and start going through this. Just focus on building a foundation for your business, and then your backpack business that we've set up for you. That's one thing you can use to promote in your business that you build here, and it'll make you really good money. But it's a way for you to get started and get the momentum going forward. All right, guys, last call for questions. Any other questions? We're going to wrap it up for tonight. And Melissa, we may need to have a phone call so that you can just kind of brain dump on me what you have done, what you might want to do, and then we can come to the decision together which way you go. Roy says, do you put JV Zoo affiliate requests with less than 10 sales but no free funds on delayed payment, or just deny them? A lot of that depends. If they come from a country that is a risk, then I usually just deny them. Ricardo says, can I use an infographic that has permission to share in a product that I have for sale? I don't know. You'll have to ask that whoever created that graphic. Kate says, if I have no refunds on my PLR package, is there any reason to deny them? It's not about your refund rate. It's about their refund rate. Jay says, my lead magnet is a 6-day course via email. After those 6 days, should I add any get to know you emails? I think you should add get to know you stuff in somewhere in those first 6 emails if you can. Because that's the first thing you want to do, is you want to add who you are and stuff like that in them. Or they're not going to read those 6 emails. They're going to be like, who's this dude? Debbie says, there a place to find actual copy for those, or should we just come up? Let me see, hold on. Templates for squeeze pages. Is there a place to find actual copy for those, or should we come up with our own copy? It depends on what you're doing. There's no general answer for that. I recommend that you create your own freebie. So that means you would need to create your own copy. You know, you can use PLR and stuff like that. And as you get into these lessons, you'll see me talk a lot more about that. That's what Debbie just said. Maybe I'm not far enough into the lessons. Yeah, go through those lessons, especially the getting started with building a list one. Cases, no, I meant I'm not allowing refunds on my package. I still don't understand the question, Kate. Jay says, I am a bit, but they are long already. Yeah, as long as you're putting a little bit of something of you in them. You know, sharing a story or, you know, relating it to you, putting your personality in them, stuff like that. Kate says, no 30-day guarantee, no 7-day guarantee, no refunds at all allowed. So in that case, seems like no reason to deny anyone who requests approval to promote. Yeah, there's lots of reasons to deny people. People will rip you off. Number one, you're paying instant commissions on something. And just because you have a no refund policy doesn't mean somebody can't go back and dispute that in PayPal or do a chargeback in PayPal. And if you approve an affiliate who who is known for having refunds, there's a lot of red flags there. So you need to follow what I'm teaching you. If they have less than 50 sales, if they have more than a 10% refund rate, do not approve those people. I'm going to, Kate, you're in I Am With Liz, right? Let me see here. There we go. I gotta get the right thing pulled up here first. Yeah, you guys with this whole affiliate thing, you gotta really be careful approving affiliates. And I'm getting ready to find something that'll give you guys, and I need to post it within Backstage with Liz too. Give me just 1 second to find this. I have it as a canned response. All right, I'm also going to post this in Backstage with Liz too for you guys to see, because this is vital. This video right here, you guys all need to watch. If you are selling products and you're using affiliates, You need to watch that video. And backstage with Liz. I know Glenn had an issue here. So I'm going to post that in here. And Kate, I'm going to tag you in it too, so you will see this and go ahead and watch that, okay? It's really important that you guys pay attention to that. Melissa, you want me to tag you in that too? I see you're saying which video. There's a link to a video in what I just posted. It's this one right here. Melissa says, yep, okay. There we go, guys. All right, okay, I think that answers everybody's questions. And I get really passionate about the whole affiliate thing because Omar Martin has been taken for a ride with affiliates, and I have been taken for a ride with affiliates. I had someone who I approved to be an affiliate. He had access to several stolen PayPal accounts. Purchased through his link through all those PayPal accounts. Got his commissions. Emptied his PayPal account. Then when all those people started disputing the charges, not only did I lose, when I went to refund them, I had to refund, so if it was a $17 product or a $20 product, I had to refund them $20, and then that affiliate who I paid 50% commissions to, I lost that $10. So every one of those refunds cost me $10. Omar Martin had this happen to the tune of thousands of dollars too one time. So be really careful approving people to promote your stuff. All right, guys, we are wrapping it up for tonight. I don't see any other questions. Everybody says, thanks so much, no problem. Wow, we talked about a lot tonight. I will have this replay up and the replay from last week up absolutely ASAP, guys. I got a bunch of email to respond to, and that's my first priority tonight. So hopefully I'll have those up by either late tonight or tomorrow. All right, guys, have a great night, and I'll see everybody next week. Remember, as you're going through your week, if you have questions, write them down. Come see me next week. Get on, and I'll help you out. Have a great night, guys.